Okay, so this week's Mishnayot, we're going to do the fourth Perek, Mishnah Yod and Mishnah Yod Aleph. Mishnah Yod, we are introduced to Rabbi Meir. Rabbi Meir, of course, was one of the great Tanaim who lived just after the Bar Kokhba rebellion. He was, of course, the Talmid of Rabbi Akiva, of Rabbi Ishmael, but also of Elisha Acher, Elisha ben Abuya. And he learned Torah from all three of them, even after Hachamim had banned learning Torah from Elisha Acher because of his kefirah. But they said Rabbi Meir was able to separate the good inside part of the rimon and discard the bitter peel. Nonetheless, it was asur for him to follow Acher and to learn Torah from him. In any event, Rabbi Meir Omer, Hevei mema'et ba'esek. You should do business in a minimal fashion. Va'asok ba'Torah. Your main focus in life should be the Torah you learn. Vehevei shefaruach b'fnei chol adam. And be humble in front of all people, even someone who you feel is not on your level of learning or education, because you can learn from anybody. Ve'im b'talta min Torah. If you decide not to learn Torah, there's a lot of opportunity that presents itself in this world to take you away from it. If you make such a conscious decision, it'll be easy for you to carry it out. But if you work hard in Torah, yesh lo, meaning God has a storehouse of sachar harbe l'tenach. He can reward you greatly. But the decision is yours whether to do it or not. Now, the next Mishnah is two students of Rabbi Akiva. Now, it's Rabbi Eliezer ben Yaakov and Rabbi Yochanan Sandlar. They were both students of Rabbi Akiva. What's interesting is that we have two Rabbi Eliezer ben Yaakovs in the Mishnah. The first one was one of the early Tanaim who actually saw the Beit HaMikdash and wrote down Masechet Midot for us, which is kind of a collection of Mishnayot about how the Beit HaMikdash, an exact description of the Midot of the Beit HaMikdash and how things were done, and etc. This is probably the second Rabbi Eliezer ben Yaakov, which was the student of Rabbi Akiva, because of the placement of the Mishnah right after Rabbi Meir. And the other one was Rabbi Yochanan HaSandlar. Sandlar means a sandal maker. That was his profession. But some people say Sandlar means from Alexandria. So either way, Rabbi Eliezer ben Yaakov Omer ha'oseh mitzvah achat, person who does a single mitzvah, koneh lo peraklit ehad. You buy yourself one advocate. V'ha'ober avera achat, koneh lo kategor ehad. You create a kategor, which is a prosecuting attorney against you in Shamayim. Teshubah ma'asim tovim ketris b'fnei ha'pora'anut. Good deeds act as a shield for us in this world against bad things happening. Rabbi Yochanan HaSandlar Omer, Kol Knesiyah Shehid Hashem Shamayim, any kind of a gathering where the people are there and they have the best of intentions, not simply a meeting to sound off or to show ga'ava. Because the result of that sort of a gathering, Kol Knesiyah Shehid Hashem Shamayim, Sofa Litkayim. The outcomes of those meetings will be positive and lasting. However, She'anad Hashem Shamayim, the opposite of what we described, and Sofalit Kayim, nothing will come out of a meeting like that except Ga'ava and nothing positive.